when you come in. Good morning, welcome in. If you are new here, put a yellow heart. If this your first time to my live, put a yellow heart so that we can celebrate you joining our live this morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Hold on, let me see. It didn't let me do it the last time. Yep, it won't let me do it. It's right here. Go in my gift box. Good morning, y'all. Let's welcome Lee in. Let's welcome Miss Joanne. Let's welcome my mom. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all welcome them in. Let's welcome them in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Me versus me. Could you put welcome? Welcome in. Thank you. Right here at the top. You see this right here? Grab up that. I need 29 more people to do it. Welcome in, welcome in. One thing I do ask, well, I ask a few things. First things first. Thank you, me versus me. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, got to give up my disclaimers. But before I start, first thing that I ask that you do, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not downloaded my journal, I ask that you click the link in my bio, grab your journal, download it, and come back. But if you do not want to download my journal, it's fine. Grab a pen, a pencil, a piece of paper, something to write on. Because since the beginning of the year, we've been writing down things. We've been taking notes. We've been talking about all different type of stuff. I feel like when you write it down, you make it real. Good morning, YouTube. When you write it down, you make it real. Now, could somebody in my live put topic and put you got what you wanted, but it wasn't all that. You got what you wanted, but it wasn't all that. You know what? You got what you wanted, but it wasn't worth it. Or was it worth it? You got what you wanted. Was it worth it? That's the topic for today. Every day we have a different topic. You got what you wanted. What you wanted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. Thank you. I'm sending it right there. You got what you wanted. But was it worth it? Okay. I'm going to give out my thank you. Thank you, Miss Jax. Listen. Thank you, baby. Listen. Good morning. 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 Good morning, YouTube. When you come on my YouTube, make sure you thumbing up the chat. Make sure you thumbing up the chat. Make sure you loving on me on YouTube as well. Listen, some of y'all complain about supporting people on these lives. It don't cost nothing to thumb up. It don't cost nothing to like the live. It don't cost nothing to tap the screen. It don't cost nothing to engage. It don't cost you nothing. You already up on social media watching. I got people watching me from the UK. I was telling my husband, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, get your pen. I'm going to give you some time. Get your pen and your paper. We're going to take some notes. Before I do that, let me give out my disclaimers. And while I'm doing that, I need to say this first. I am an educator. I teach high school English. I'm an educator. A lot of my students find me on social media. I don't like talking to my students. I like talking to grown people. I like talking to adults. My page is not private, so of course they find me. But that's neither here nor there. The reason why I said that, today's topic is, you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? But this is my thing. This is my question to my grown folks. Only the people that's not simple-minded and they are grown. Tell me something, and let's be real. Tell me something you wanted so bad, and when you got it, it was not worth you getting it. I don't want you to know details. Welcome in, welcome in. I just want to know, I'm asking y'all so we can talk about it. I give y'all the floor so that way we can talk about the job, that part. Come on. A job. Tell me some things ex that you wanted so bad, but was it worth it? Let's just give me some topics. I got 2 so far, good topics that we gonna talk about. Husband, let's talk about it. I like that. I asked that. I said what I said in the beginning so people can know. A car. Let's talk about it. While I'm giving my disclaimers, if I see it in the chat, I'm going to write it down. I like asking y'all so we can talk about things that may weigh heavy on your heart, may weigh heavy in your mind, something that bothers you, and sometimes you can't talk about it, but we're going to talk about it, and you ain't going to have to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it because it need to be talked about, and I ain't scared. So let's talk about something that you got. You wanted it so bad. You wanted that so bad. And when you got it, was it worth it? Good morning, YouTube. Ain't nobody, y'all watching me on YouTube, but ain't nobody liking it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hold on. Husband, somebody don't say it. Husband. Okay. Let me give out my disclaimers. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. When you come in my YouTube, make sure you are liking the live. Good morning. I can't even say that name. Let me give out my disclaimers. First things first. Y'all first, I'm good. Y'all first 90-some people, 16 people on my lives. Y'all gonna hear this first. I hope y'all stay the course of this live so when people come at me, they know that I already said this. Listen. Join my live on your own risk. Join my live at your own risk. I'm gonna say it again for them in the back. Join my live at your own risk. People join my lives and they want to get mad. They want to be booty hurt. They want to be offended. But I said, join my live at your own risk. You don't have to join my live. That's the first thing. Next, if you are an atheist and you don't believe in God, this ain't the live for you. Because I'm going to talk about God. I'm going to talk about Jesus. I'm going to talk about Jehovah on my live. Because it's my live. And if you've prayed about something and it ain't come to pass and you mad at God, by no means am I trying to change your mind. Do you, boo? But this might not be the live for you. Because I might get to speaking in tongues. I might get to praying on this live. And you going to be in your feelings because you mad at God. And here I am praying about God. So if that is something that offends you, you don't, I'm just saying, maybe this is not the live for you. I'm not going to be offended. That's first. Next. I said what I said in the beginning about being an educator, and I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I don't like talking to weak-minded people. I don't like talking to people that can't take for somebody to step on their toes and know that it's from love. They want to get offended and they want to be mad, and they mad at the world because they feel like somebody attacking them. No, because sometimes we need to be straightened. Sometimes we need to be told the truth, and sometimes the truth makes you very uncomfortable. People don't want to hear the truth. People want to hear you talk about everything else. They don't want to acknowledge nothing. And then they want to talk around everything but what is really at hand. Then they want to deflect. And on my live, I'm giving it to you straight with no chaser. I ain't finna sugarcoat it, water it down, say it to fit the narrative for you. I'm not even finna say something that gonna make you feel comfortable. I'm gonna make you very uncomfortable. By the end of this live, I can guarantee you, somebody on here gonna be mad, somebody gonna be crying, somebody gonna be blocked, somebody gonna be questioning, and a lot of people gonna sit back and say, oh, wait a minute, what she said was real. I'm one of the realest live hosts you're going to ever come across. And that's because I'm going to keep it real. I'm 46 years old, and I've been through a lot in life. I don't think I know everything. And yes, I have degrees. I'm a certified life coach. Certified. I got degrees. I have a whole master's degree. But I don't feel like because I got a master's degree or got letters in front of my name that I know everything. Just because a person got doctor in front of their name, they don't know everything. One person that you ain't gonna never outdo is life. Life is the best teacher. And I like speaking from life experiences. And people that come on my live, I like that they can talk to me from life experiences and they understand. That's why I like talking. Good morning, Shannon. That's why I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I don't like talking to people that wear their emotions on their sleeves. Because when they wear their emotions on their sleeve, then they tend to get offended. I don't got time for that. What you would not do is take over my life. You want to take over my life. I'm telling you now, join my live at your own risk. I will talk about you, your mama, your grandma, your dog, your cat, your children, your baby daddy, your side. I would talk about your side piece, your main piece. I talk about your house. I talk, good morning. I would talk about your grandma. And mind you, I can't literally see y'all. I can see y'all in the chat. Hey, Pam, I can see y'all in the chat, but I don't know you personally. Listen to me. I don't like religious people because I feel like religious people are judgmental. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking, fivefold ministry, hand clapping, foot stomping, saved. I'm saved in real life, not just for social media. Like I'm saved in real life, and I have a discerning spirit. And sometimes the Holy Ghost will speak to me, and it'll come out my mouth. And some people be trying to figure out, well, how she know that? Once again, I'm going to speak from life experiences and not me deflecting. I'm just going to speak on some things that need to be talked about, that people be scared to talk about. What we would not do on my live is go to cussing each other out, going back and forth. We can go back and forth a time or two. But that third time, when I say, you know what, okay, you got it, I got it, let's leave it alone, let's move on. I'm going to need you to move on. I'm the live host. I'm more of, okay, you cool. There are people on my live that don't play about me. They will get you together real quick. Everybody I talk to is not saved. Everybody I talk to is not the ones that say they're not going to cuss you out. There's people that tell you, she ain't going to cuss you out, but about her, I'll cuss you out. I'm not going to cuss you out. I don't feel like I got to cuss you out. This is my thing. I'm a black woman. I'm going to be a black woman till they put me in the ground. I'm a black woman. And me being a black woman, if that offends you, because I got this on my head in my house, my nose wide, I talk loud, I move my hands, or if I do this, anything that I do that you might be offended, thank you. If it offends you because I'm a black woman, this definitely ain't the life for you. Because calling me the N-word, saying I get EBT, saying there's roaches in my house, saying like derogatory things towards me is not going to change who I am. I'm a black woman. And I'm not just a black woman because it's Black History Month. Baby, I'm a black woman 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I'm black mixed with black. I'm black January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I'm black. You understand what I'm saying? So if me being a black woman offends you, this ain't the life for you, sweetie. And I'm not going to be mad. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But what I'm asking that you do, thank you. Baby, when I tell you, Mom, they come out the woodwork. And one more last disclaimer. The devil be busy. One thing I do know, a hit dog gonna holler. If I so happen to come down your road and it pertains to you, be a grown up, lace your shoe up and wear it. Quit being one of those adults that want people to only tell you the good stuff and don't want nobody to tell you the bad stuff, because ain't nobody ever that perfect. We all got stuff that we can fix. I learned from y'all. We talk about some things as a whole. And that's why when I come on, I said I have a topic. Today's topic is, you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? That's the topic for today. Then I asked everybody that was already on my live, is there things that they've done in their adult lives that they've wanted so bad, but when they got it, they realized, was it worth me even getting that? Because I know there's some things in life, and I'm going to talk about some things. I'm going to have y'all laughing on top of crying. Some people need to grab, listen, I'm asking. Some people need to grab, if you have not, there are some people, good morning, that have purchased their journal. If you have your journal, please get your journal, open up to a page, and write the topic down. If you don't have the journal and you want the journal, click the link in the bio. But if you don't want the journal, it's fine. I'm asking that you grab a pen, a pencil, and a piece of paper, something to write down. I'm asking, Grand Rising, I'm asking that you take notes. Thank you. I'm asking that you take notes on this good Saturday morning. And I'm going to say this one last thing before I pray. God can use anybody to get a word across. I don't like people that say, oh, how they know? Who is this? You ain't God. I ain't trying to be God. But God can use anybody to get a message across. One thing about this generation, they so hard-headed and they hard of hearing, and they don't want nobody to tell them nothing. They don't want nobody telling them not one thing. They got it all down pat. Then they come across me. Either you going to listen or you can get off my live. People don't like having no real conversation. Everybody want to be grown until it's time to have a grown-up conversation. Until it's time to sit to the table and really decipher the decisions that we've made as adults, and then look at ourselves in the mirror and say, I need to get myself together. It's all fun and games until it's time to be an adult. Everybody want to do the talk, but don't nobody want to be quiet. And that's what I like about being on lives, because you going to listen to me. You ain't, unless I pull you on, but you literally going to listen to what I'm saying, and you can be mad, talk back, all that, but you're not going to disrupt the live because you're upset. I plan to get somebody uncomfortable. I plan on hurting somebody's feelings, but it's out of love. If I don't change nobody's heart but one person, I did my job. Good morning, Coach. I've done my job. People want to sit back and they love to get on social media, and especially when they know you, they don't want to support you because it's you, but they love social media hosts. I got people that follow other people and show me that they follow other people, and I'm looking at them like, but you don't follow me, and I do the same thing. But hey, and it's fine, but it's something that everybody want to get on social media. And you know what they want to get on social media? They want to learn how to cook. They want to learn how to shop. They want to learn how to do hair, makeup. And they want to learn how to become rich. I'm the live host that's going to help you heal. I'm the live host that's going to help you heal in order to get all those other things added onto your life. Because why would God give you something that he know you're not ready for? He would bless you with $1 million, and if your mindset ain't right, you gonna take that $1 million and you gonna blow it. But if you heal before you get that $1 million, now your mindset is different. Now you know how to do that, carry that, handle that, distribute that $1 million. Sometimes you got to go through a process before you get there. Even when let me make this make sense, then I'm going to pray. Even when it comes to income tax, you know it's income tax season. So when you get your W-2, you got to go get a letter taxpayer, go to TurboTax, and you have to wait on the government to decipher through your money in order to tell you. It's a process. Everybody want to get the $1 million, but they don't want to go through a process and heal from the brokenness. They don't want to change their mindset. You need to detox your subconscious in order to get to the next level. So I feel like I'm the live host that gonna help you get to the next level. Because once you detox your subconscious, you ain't gonna think on a lower level. We all here doing one thing. We trying to do one or two things: heal and get rich. My thing is, I want generational wealth. I want generational wealth. And by me wanting generational wealth, I want generational wealth for every single person that's watching me. I want generational wealth for everybody watching me. Everybody listening to me. I want generational wealth for you. I want you to be in a position that you ain't never got to ask nobody else for not one dime. I want you to be able to pay all your bills on time. I want you to have money saved up so you can go on trips. I want you to be able to take care of your children. I want you to be able to fix your credit. Like, I want that for you. And in order to get there, we must heal. So I feel like I'm here getting you together and then gonna push you on. Like, okay, now you ready to get out there in that world. Okay. With that being said, today's topic, you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Last thing, when you come in, good morning, Pooh Bear, I ask that you grab up your daily heart me, hold my nose down, share my live out to 10 people, tap this screen, and support your live host. Y'all, come on, good morning. I know in y'all mind, y'all think if y'all support my live, I'm going to get rich. Baby, people tell y'all they got $1 million, but they got to tell y'all the steps to get there. You're not going to pay my mortgage if you send me a gift. My students at work ask me all the time, Miss, how much you be making? Child, please. And I tell them, if I'm still here, I ain't making that much money. If I'm still walking through this door every day, I ain't making that much money. You understand me? So support my life is not going to pay my mortgage, not going to pay my student loans, not going to pay my car off. When you support my life, I get pushed out to the FYP and more people. Don't be no gatekeeper. You feel what I'm saying? When you support my life, you're not just helping, you're not paying my bills. You're actually pushing me out and letting TikTok know she a live host. She deserves to be in the A league. I'm in the D league right now. I deserve to be in the A league. I deserve to be at the top of the top. But I can't get there without y'all supporting me. So please stop thinking when you come in my live, if you send me a rose or a money gun or a galaxy, whatever, that it's going to pay my mortgage, because it's not. So come on in, come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Somebody said they're finna get on child support. Let me pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. I plead the blood of Jesus over my home, over my husband, over my son. Lord, cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord Jesus, I ask you to uproot it and detach and send it to the pits of hell. Lord, do not allow that toxic energy, mad, angry, to come on my life, and we got to go back and forth. Lord, it's a word that need to get through to your people. Let this word that's being sent forth do what it's been sent to do, and don't let it fall on deaf ears. Lord, send quality over quantity, creating me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people, creating those listening a clean heart so they're open to receive what is about to go down. Lord, I don't know about wisdom. Wisdom is in my prayer. Lord, give us the wisdom. Give us the wisdom. Close the mouths of the enemy. Close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, throw your weight around. Do what only you can do. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Listen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen. Y'all know I got to pray because the devil be busy. I can guarantee you somebody going to be blessed and blocked this morning, because they always come out of left field for me. They do. They come out of left field for me. Today's topic. You got what you wanted, but was it worth it? I'm finna jump right in right here. This for my grown women. Grown women, come to the front. Grown women, come to the front. I want the grown women to come to the front. The reason why I need y'all to come to the front. One, I'm going to need y'all to defend me if they come from the back. I need all my grown women, for the grown women to come. I don't need simple-minded grown women. I need real grown women that don't mind telling the truth. That's one. Two, I need to say this. I'm married. I'm married, and like I'm married in real life. And my husband hears me talking about certain things. So don't get... Then, my grown women say they hear. Put your grown woman ears up, because I'm going to need you to read between the lines. Because I do got some of my students on here, so I have to be mindful. So I'm going to need you to really read between the lines. And you can put it in the chat, but I'm going to be mindful what I say. Topic for the day. You got what you wanted, but was it worth it? Ladies, Have you ever hung out, got around, been around some guys, and you go, I'm gonna say the club, you go to the club and you go every other Saturday or however you go, and you've been seeing this guy in the club, and he fine, smell good, laid back, like just how you like him. He fine, look good. He has all the qualities that you like. Y'all end up chit-chatting, exchanging phone numbers, kick the bobo for a little while. As a woman, we already know if we gonna do the do. You understand me? As a grown woman, we already know if we gonna do the do with a certain dude. We already know. Where my grown women at? Y'all understand what I'm saying? We, as a grown woman, we tell ourselves, I'm gonna get him. I want to try that. I want to see what that by. You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida. But y'all understand what I'm saying? We let it be known, oh, baby, I'm going to get me a piece of that. I'm going to get me a piece of that. Good morning. Wait a minute. What? How you doing all this excuses, shouting with no... Okay, hold on. I got to block people already, y'all, on YouTube. But listen, we know, like I said, I needed my grown women to come to the front. Good morning. My grown women on here. We already know. You know what I'm saying? We kicking the bobo, we chit-chatting. You know, we don't went on a few dates. But we tell ourselves, oh, we telling our homegirl, oh, baby, I'm going to try him. Baby, listen, men, sit this out. I'm talking to my grown women. We as women, we know if we gonna lay down with you. We know what we gonna do. I'm talking about we deal with some of these men and be saying, oh, baby, I know he can. And then we go to saying this, I know he can put down. I know just by the way he walk, by the way he talk, I know he can put down. That's what we be saying. We whole lot of little while play hard to get. We play hard to get. Y'all know what I'm saying? We play hard to get for a little while, and then eventually, even though in our minds, we already know what we gonna do, but we don't want to come off as easy. So we'll play hard to get for a little bit. You understand me? We play hard to get. This only for my real grown women. I know I got some simple-minded women, but my grown women already don't say she telling the truth. And because today's topic is you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? You hear what I say? Okay. And we mess around and lay down with him. And while he huffing and puffing and whose is it and this mine and tell me you like it and tell that, we laying there like, wait a minute. You doing all that huffing and puffing and you ain't even by the quarter. I waited all this time because I thought you were fine. Your conversation was on point. Like you checked out all the boxes. And when we finally do, you doing all this huffing and puffing, and we just like, we laying there saying to ourselves, now I got to call my baby daddy. Now I got to call my other dude, because what was that? Who this for? That part. We asking ourselves, who this for? And as a man, we know, because we grown. When you cut a man short like that and you have to let him know he wasn't by the quarter, you know that's that pride. We don't hit a nerve. And some of us grown women, we don't even tell them at first that they wasn't by a quarter. We don't tell them that they wasn't by the quarter until they piss us off. I'm serious. You don't did the do and you trying to get him a pass, get up, do your thing, go, but yet you trying to cut him off, but then he getting disrespectful because you don't cut him off. Oh, you don't got my money, you don't did this, and now you done with me, and you telling your homegirls, listen, I don't want to hurt dude's feelings. I'm just trying to buy out because that wasn't worth my time. But then you don't come out of bed till he go to calling you out your name. Oh, that's why you was easy. You ain't about a quarter. You ain't about a quarter. And he disrespecting you, and you like, I wasn't even gonna do this. But you let him know, listen, dude, this for my ladies and fellas, sit this one out. My grown women, you know how we ease it in there? We be saying, listen, I was trying to let you down real easy, but you getting out of pocket. You coming talking to me sideways. You talking out the side of your neck. You being real disrespectful. So since you want to go there, let me tell you, that was not even worth my time. You ain't even hanging long enough for me to even have no bass in your voice. Get that out of your chest. You on top of me huffing and puffing and breathing hard, talking about whose is it, and it wasn't even worth my time while you trying to be disrespectful. You have to get him together real quick, and you feel some type of way because you done waited all this time. And the reason why I started off with that, because I needed people to understand what I'm talking about. When I say you got what you wanted, but wasn't even worth it. And a lot of the times, it don't even be worth it. And it be some of the finest. He smelled good, got himself together, and he don't even be hanging low enough. But always got bass in his voice, always the most disrespectful. He always the loudest in the crowd, or he could be laid back. And us grown women, we don't been there a time or two. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why. And like I said, I don't like talking to childish people. I like talking to grown people. I'm not taking nothing but my grown women. Grown women, if you understand what I said, put a green heart, because that's for, put a green heart and a pink heart, because first we sour, then we sweet. First we sour, then we sweet. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? My grown women understood what I was saying. I don't got time to be trying to explain to y'all simple-minded women that I can see it. I can see some of the comments, and a few women trying to jump on me. Oh, why would you lay up with him? Why, girl, take 7 seats in the back. I'm just having a conversation. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. But my grown women came out in droves and let y'all know, oh no, we know what she's talking about. That part. Good morning, YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into it. I just had to break the ice because people probably was wondering why she chose that topic. But I got people saying you chose a good topic. You chose a good topic. You see what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am not angry. And if you assume that I'm angry, you can either stay on my YouTube or you can get off. I am not angry. I'm just having a conversation. I am very passionate when I get to talking. Yes, I may raise my voice, but I'm not going to apologize for it. If you think that I'm angry, all you got to do is get off my live. You ain't got to watch me. Hello. Make it make sense. I am not angry. Okay. Somebody put, and I asked a few people. That part. I don't know what's wrong with people. Somebody said, but you yelling, it's my life. Dang. Let's talk about it. Job. Have you ever prayed about a job or went hard about a job, changed yourself for a job, cleaned yourself up for a job? Because a lot, not every time, a lot of the time, majority of the time, when you apply for a job, some people, okay, no, I'm married. I'm about to block you. I'm about to block you. Y'all. I need who to validate me. Somebody said I need somebody to validate. I need who to validate me. What you mean? Because I'm confused. We having a topic, validate me. I opened up with that so that people can get a better understanding. Validate me. We on a live having a conversation. I don't need nobody to validate me. I go live because I want to go live. You can get on anybody else live. You don't have to be on my live if you feel like you got to validate me. Validation. Focus on what I'm talking about. Listen. I still talk. While you doing all that, can you give me a money gun? You talking, support my live. How about you do that? Thank you. They gonna support my live regardless if you on here or not. If you so bothered, get off my live. People are trill. The whole point. Anyways, the topic is you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? I won't even be mad, but make sure you do it big. Make sure you do something that's going to go across the screen. Baby, if you feel like supporting my live is validating me, please do it. You doing a lot of talking, but you're not doing anything. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Like, you doing all this talking, and you feel like, if you feel like that's validating me, validate on. But don't do it small. You got a big mouth, do it big. Like, show out. Give me some sparkles and some fireworks. Like, show out. If you gonna validate me, show out. That's all I ask. Pretty gal. Like, y'all, am I wrong? If you asking and you say you're gonna show out. Like, get something flipping across the screen. Get me the circus. Something. That part. But let's talk about it. Today's topic. Miss Cynthia, put this in there for YouTube. You got what you wanted, but was it worth it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got what you wanted, but was it worth it? We talked about something that opened up the conversation. So now we're going to talk about that job. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you fix your resume. You will clean up. You'll stop partying. You'll stop hanging out sometimes. Or sometimes you will jump on a job just because you need a job real bad. You got bills to pay. You got kids. For whatever reason, you're going to do whatever you got to do in order to get that job. But have you ever got on a job and you said, this ain't for me? It wasn't even worth me going through all that. Calling these people all day long, running back and forth. I'm from Florida, born and raised in Florida. All my life, I've lived at the bottom. You understand me? I lived at the bottom, Fort Myers area, at the bottom of Florida. Growing up, I always thought if I moved from the bottom of Florida and moved up to Tampa, Lake City, Gainesville, Jacksonville, Pensacola, like moved up Brandon, if I moved up in Florida, Orlando, that it would be better for me. It would pay more money. Because coming from a small town, in your mind, you feel like, you know there's got to be more life. There's more world out there. So you feel like I got to move up. No, but I'm talking about the counties up above Duval, Miami. I ain't leaving y'all out. I'm just saying, because I'm down here close to Duval. I'm talking about the counties above us. You know what I'm saying? Daytona. I felt like if I moved to these towns, because y'all know I'm very transparent. Tallahassee, Panama. Like, I just felt like if I moved from this part of Florida It's got to be better up there because they're bigger cities. Even Wayland, Georgia. I can go, listen. That's what I'm saying. Today's topic is you wanted it, but was it worth it? I went against the grain. I'm very transparent, and like I say, I talk about life stuff. I don't talk about it unless I been through it. And some things I talk about, I ain't never been through it, but I've been around people that have. So let's talk about it. Listen. So that's what I was thinking. I went against the grain, left everything I had, and I moved. I moved up. I don't move to Tampa. I don't move to Lake City. I visited all these other towns. I even did my research and see how much more it would pay from what I do now. I'm an educator. If I went and worked in the school systems, other places. I can remember moving to Lake City and get my first job at Popeyes. Get my first job at Popeyes in Lake City. Now, mind you, I told you I come from Collier County. Collier County. I come from Collier County. Collier County is one of the richest counties. One. I ain't say the only. One of the richest counties in Florida. So, this happened years ago. Years ago. When I left here, I was making $10 and some change. I was making $10 and some change. At that time, this was years ago. You understand me? I was making $10 and some change. So I left this area and moved up there. When I tell you, it was not worth it. I went from making $10 to making $4.75. The cost of living further up you go is lesser than the cost of living the further down you go. The cost of living. And this is some things I didn't understand. Like I wasn't educated on that part. I just assumed because it's a bigger city, you get paid more. You understand me? What is BOD? My point of saying that, it wasn't worth me moving. And sometimes we'll get a job. And we'll get that job. We'll get that job all on the strength of it pays more than my last job. We'll get that job and say it pays more than my last job. Or you sit and you see the benefits of, if I leave this job, what's the benefits of me working at that job? And when you an adult, I'm talking about an adult, sometimes you got to settle for a certain job until you can do better to get a better paying job. I don't like, oh, you want to know what I do right now? I don't like when people assume, I tell my students this. Quit assuming that because you move somewhere else, that it's going to be better than where you at right now. Because like I said, this was years ago, like about 20 years ago. It was years ago. I ain't taking nothing from these areas, but it was years ago. I went from making $10 to making $4. And I'm going to tell you the day I walked out of that Popeyes. That part. Somebody say, listen. They moved 4 times before they learned that. Listen to me. I'm going to tell y'all the day I walked out of that job. I remember coming in, and at the time I had children. I had children. You understand me? So I needed a job. But the day I walked out of that job is the day they told me to clean up the restrooms. Clean up the restrooms. And that restroom was a mess. I stood in that restroom and I thought back to what I was making then versus now, thinking if I moved out of town that it would be better. And I looked at that and said, I'm making $4.75, and the manager wanted me to go in there and clean that. I turned around at that bathroom, took off them gloves, took off that hat, took off that name tag, and I walked out of that Popeyes and I told them, y'all do it. I told them, y'all do it. Yes. I didn't mind cleaning the restroom, but that day right there, it taught me. And once I realized, and I'm going to tell you something, sir, you got to do your research in the areas that you want to move to. Because to me, moving up that way, to me, this is my opinion from doing my research. When you want to move up, Tampa, Brandon, Orlando, Tallahassee, Gainesville, Jacksonville. When you want to move up that way, to me, the jobs are telemarketing, warehouse, hospital. If I was to leave my job right now in Collier County and move to a different county in the state of Florida, I would be taking at least a $5,000 pay cut. The county that I work in right now is one of the highest paid counties in Florida. So why would I leave Collier County to move anywhere because it sounds good? You got to do your homework. No. Okay, Andrew, I'm finna ask you real quick. Andrew, I don't know if you for me or you against me. 1 minute you saying something positive, the next minute you saying something negative. Like, what's up? Because if you don't like nothing that I'm saying, exit stage left and I won't be mad. That. You understand me? So I'm just asking you, and I ain't gonna say it no more. Happy birthday, Mom. User. Now I don't told Andrew. User. First of all, you ain't even got no real name, and for what they tell me, you ain't even got no followers. You using it's like a prison name, a jailhouse. You got a nimble. You saying what you saying. If you don't like the way I'm talking, you don't like the way I'm coming out, you can exit stage left as well. This is my first and last warning. Either you for me or you not. And you still ain't supported my live yet. You say I need validation. You ain't validated me not one thing yet. All you doing is getting on here trying to rile people up to go back and forth with you, which we not doing. Thank you, baby. Now, either you going to validate me and support me, or you can exit stage left. That's it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Because if you've been on my live since this morning, you already know in the beginning of my live, I let you know that I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking, hand clapping, foot stomping, saved. And I go to talking, and sometimes it go to seem like I'm preaching, but baby, that's how the word is coming through. And if it offends you, that ain't my problem, it's yours. I would get the preaching on here, speaking in tongues and praying. So that sure enough gonna rattle your feathers. But anyways, what we talking about is you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? That's it. We just talking about certain things in life. This might not be you. You might pick right all the time. You might pick right all the time. You might be perfect. I like talking to people. I like talking, but this how I come. I like talking to people that are open-minded. And we just talking. Yeah. You can contribute to this live that you keep saying that I need validation for. You ain't did that yet, user. But sometimes we must look at ourselves and ask ourselves, I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted. Okay. But was it worth it when I got it? Somebody said they X. And like I said, I write stuff down in the journal. So I wrote down a few topics that some people told me. So let's talk about it. What? Baby, you got to do your own research. It depends on what you want. I'm an educator. I like what I do. But if I could do something else and still get paid good, I would. And then you got to do, you see what she said? She lives in Georgia. The cost of living is different everywhere. And if the cost of living is lower, you're not going to be getting paid as much as a city where the cost of living is high. You feel what I'm saying? You got to think about the cost of living. People love to jump up and move somewhere else because you want to look good and sound good. But if you move somewhere and the cost of living is lower, you're not getting paid higher than some. Where I stay, the cost of living is high. The cost of living is high. I've been in Florida all my life, so I revolve with the times. It doesn't bother me, but it bothers me. But you got to know what you're doing. The profession, I already said it, I am an educator. I'm a teacher. I work in Collier County. Collier County, yeah. Collier County is one, I said one. I didn't say the only, one of the highest paying counties when it comes to education. But the topic is, you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? Yeah. The cost of living. Have you ever dealt with a man that you fought for? Like, I've never been in that position, but I know women. What I be talking about, it may not be me that's going through it, but I've seen women like get hard down, go to blows about a man, sacrifice, be foo-foo by him, be delusional by him, put up with their mess, ride for him. They look, some women will go down in the dirt by him. And when she get him, she realized it wasn't even me. I went through all that and he ain't even about a quarter. I have sat down and I've witnessed women do all that. I've witnessed women take men from other women just because they felt like he deserved to be with me. I'm the better woman. And when they got with him, he wasn't even worth their time. But because they already did all that to save face, they stayed in a broken situation. That's why you got to take your time. That's why you must take your time and get to know. And I know some women, like I said, I need my grown women, because my grown women understand what I be talking about. I need the grown women to understand, to have my back when they try to come from the left. Sometimes you can see the red flags, but sometimes as a grown woman, you will still go in a situation knowing that he ain't no good, but you still want to ride with him. And then you be closing your eyes to the things that he be doing because you be assuming, okay, I don't see homegirls. I have seen homegirls put up with men that they fought for and dealt with, and then when they got them, they sit in tears, but they would not walk away because they don't invested too much time in them, and they tell themselves, I have invested all this time, and I can't walk away because if I walk away, somebody else gonna get them. That part. I'm serious. There are some women right on my live, and I'm not judging you, but you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you have babies from these men. You went through all that, and now he a deadbeat baby daddy. He don't take care of the kids. He don't respect you. He have kids all over town. But at the moment, at that season in your life, you assume that you was the better fit, the better woman. And then, this right here. A lot of side chicks. Come here, side chicks. Come here. A lot of side chicks do this. They assume. Listen. Side chicks. And I'm going to say this. I'm finna be real with you. There are some side chicks that's bad. I'm talking about some of these men cheat. Yes, baby. I'm finna tell the truth. Some of these men cheat. They don't always cheat with somebody raggedy, nappy-headed, not sick. Some of these men cheat with some bad side chicks. She everything that you and me are not. You understand me? I'm just being honest. We not finna just assume that every time a man cheat, he cheat with what don't look like you. But some of these men cheat. She may not be half of you, but she's everything that you not. And then this is what tickles me pink when it comes to side chicks. In their mind, what the version of the man that they are getting is the version of the man they would get if he left his old lady, his wife, his baby mama. They assume that if he left his old lady at home for them, they gonna get the version where they going on trips, where he picking up that phone, where he giving her money, where he pretending as if she the only one. Like these men build you all the way up and have some of these side pieces thinking they be the Lulu. You been on did all that, and then not every time. You do all that, get the man, and baby, when you get the man, you get him in your house. Listen, you get him in your house, you and him don't been cheating. And you mess around and take him. I've never done that. I've never taken somebody's man. I'm just speaking from other stuff that I've seen. She messed around and took him from somebody else. And when she got him, she started slowly started seeing the other side of him. Now, before y'all was exclusive and he was living with you, he was everything that you wanted him to be. Y'all was getting down and through there in the bedroom. Anytime you call and be like, I got a bill due. Anytime you call, I need this for the kids. Oh, me and my homegirls going on a trip. He want to give you money. Everything be Gucci until y'all become exclusive. Now you starting to get the same treatment that the ex got. But you confused. A lot of side chicks be confused on, wait a minute, hold on. When we was creeping, I'm talking to men. I don't have conversations with men that have went hard. And they messing with somebody else's old lady, and they mess around and be together. And when he listen, this from a man. When he got the woman, it wasn't even worth it. When they moved in together, he realized she wasn't cooking, she wasn't cleaning, she wasn't even throwing it in a circle how he wanted it. You feel what I'm saying? And by the time he realized that he had already broke. He got in there, he done broke the other girl's heart. And he realizing he done messed up. He done left home for a chick that she put on that persona. And then when he left home, he nobody. This is what we talking about. You got what you wanted, but was it even worth you doing? Was it worth you moving to that city with that man? Was it worth you fighting over that man? Was it worth you fighting over that woman? Was it worth you? Because you don't really know. What my grown people at, men and women? Come at grown people, and only my grown, not simple-minded. Tell me if I'm wrong. You don't really know a person until you live with them. You don't know a person until you live with them. People think it's so cute when y'all messing around. When you know what I'm saying, it's a difference. Y'all messing around, y'all creeping around. When you messing with somebody that you ain't got no business messing with. You in some twat you ain't got no business in. Baby, that be that best good twat in the world. And then you ever said, I can see myself, these niggas be, my man, these niggas be saying, I'm going to leave what I got at home. Because like I said at the beginning of this conversation, we not finna act like every time these men cheat, they cheat with somebody raggedy. Some of these men be cheating, and you mess around and see her, you be looking like, dang, he got somebody like that. Because you know who you are, and you looking at her, and I'm talking about she's shaped like a Coke bottle, backside big, stomach flat, skin fat, and you be looking at yourself in the mirror saying, dang. And then he get over there, but, come out. He get over there, and then after a few months, he wanna call your phone. And you looking at your phone like, why is he calling me? Listen, ladies, and I'm talking about a time when you don't finally healed. A time when you ain't crying no more. A time when you ain't even checking for him no more. By the time you say, you know what, I'm in a good place, and you can see him out with the chick he left you for, and you ain't even mad. Because you know why? If you've been with him long enough, you know the good and you know the bad about him. You know the good and you know the bad about him. And sometimes these women that don't took your man be trying to say or feel like they gonna get the version that you get. I'm gonna say this. But let me talk about this real quick. He calling you. What's up, babes? Like, how you doing? I see you looking good. And you looking at the phone like, why is you calling me? Did you get what you want? You left me, remember? I caught you cheating over and over and over. And each time I caught you cheating, you told me I ain't have to worry about that girl. And now y'all over there playing house. And you got the audacity to be calling me what? And then y'all begin to talk. And he began to reveal, man, I left you and I don't get half of the stuff that you gave me. She don't cook. Every now and then she cooked, but you was the one cooking and catering and bringing plates and getting the plate from the table. But he don't left you for a fine piece of. He left you for some fine because it looked good. You understand me? Because it looked good. You know what? We're going to talk about two different scenarios. We're going to talk about leaving because he left you because it looked good. Then he get over there. She ain't got no goals. You going back to school. She don't clean up like you do. She don't check on him like he do. Like he telling you she ain't half for you. And you telling him, baby, I knew she wasn't half for me when you decided to leave me for her. You understand me? I knew she wasn't half of me when you left me. But each time I went through your phone and you told me I ain't have to worry about her, but for some reason you kept creeping with her. Then I finally let you go be with her. And now you saying she ain't even half of me? Huh. Whoop-de-doo. Now ain't that about a blimp blimp? You got what you wanted, but it wasn't worth it. You got what you wanted, but was it worth it? And I'm going to say this. I'm married. And I've told my husband. I tell another woman. If my husband cheat on me and leave me, The woman he dealt with can't buy him a ticket to outer space to outdo me. I wouldn't even be impressed because I know who I am. You understand what I'm saying? So if he leave me, she could be prettier than me, finer than me, make more money than me, but she just would never be me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You got to be so confident in what you do that even if he did, she'll never be you. Some women get this thing twisted. And then some of them do cheat on you with something from the tails of the crib. You be trying to figure out, you cheated on me with her? Have you ever been in that position? I know homegirls, they man cheat, and when we do the investigation, we looking at each other like, you mean to tell me he been creeping with her? And let me tell you something. Even if, like she say, downgrade, even if he downgrade, in situations where he downgrade, he left and dealt with her not because she looked good, because she made him feel good. You understand me? Sometimes we be assuming, oh, the glitz and the glam and the flat stomachs, and baby, sometimes they cheat. It don't always be the Beyoncés they cheat with. Sometimes they cheat with something that you would be like, wait a minute, hold on. But because she made him feel good, she respected him. She poured into him. She built him up. She made him feel like a man. And you be saying to yourself, I'm glitz, glam, weed down my back. I went and got my body done. And he still cheat. I'm just saying. And sometimes you been on got what you wanted. And you be asking yourself, is it worth it? Let me tell you something. The same way you get that man, you know, you spent so many nights on your knees praying to God, asking God to send you a good man. And sometimes you will get a good man and you'll fumble him. Sometimes men get a good woman and he fumble her. And 9 out of 10, let me tell you why. Because a lot of them ain't never had nothing that good. Let me cut this heat off. A lot of them ain't never had nothing as good as you. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes we already talked about it. When it comes to these jobs, and you want it? You can drink. I'm gonna buy some more when I go to Sam's. Sometimes we get a man or a woman or ex, a job, and we don't really been on did our homework. And I'm gonna go back to the job thing. Sometimes you get what you want, but was it worth it? I'm gonna say this sometimes about a job too. Growing up, when you in school, I've seen young people drop out at an early age. People my age, I'm talking about people my age, they'll drop out because school ain't for them. They too cool for school. And when they grow up, but I tell my students this. I'm an English teacher, high school. I tell my students this right here. Who you are in 9th grade is not who you're going to be once you graduate high school. You're going to eventually mature and grow up. Sometimes you make bad choices. Have a good day. Sometimes we make bad choices. We make bad choices when we grow up. And sometimes we got to do jobs that we really don't be want to do, but we do the jobs anyway. I get tired of going to Burger King, 7-Eleven, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, going to the gas stations, Walmart, and we got the women outside on their job with one of these on their head. We got them at the drive-thru with an attitude. And listen, sometimes you put yourself in a bad situation all because of the things you've done growing up, and in your mind you never thought you were mature. But I will need you to stop being angry at the world and look in the mirror and tell yourself, I can do better, but I got to appreciate where I'm at right now. Some of y'all with these bunnies on your head, working a job as a cashier. I don't care if you a janitor. You need to go in that job as if you the CEO and know that you can do better. But some of y'all don't even got the mentality to do better. You mad and angry. So you working in the drive-thru. Somebody drive up there. Can I get some more ketchup? Why you want some ketchup? You got an attitude with me because something that happened in your life, it has nothing to do with me. You go to work and you go to work wrinkled. You go to work, you got an attitude. You need to go to work looking decent because you don't know what if a CEO of the company walk in there and want to give out different positions and they tell him how good you are, but on this particular day, you having a bad day. Listen, I'm going to need you to get yourself together because you don't know who be watching you. Some of y'all walk around here mad and angry. No, it's not cute. And I said what I said. Sometimes you get the job and you want to know, is it worth it? No, it's not worth not getting yourself together in high school. It's not worth at least getting a high school diploma. We live in a day and age. Listen, I'm an educator. We live in a day and age where as an educator, I know I'm doing two things. I'm either teaching you to be a boss or I'm teaching you to work under a boss. As an educator, I'm either teaching you to be a boss or I'm teaching you to work under a boss. But in both of those positions, you must have an etiquette about yourself. You must have an etiquette about yourself. Thank you, Jersey. You feel what I'm saying? You must have an etiquette about yourself. And understand this. Somebody said, wait, hold on. Derica says, it's not it. That's why people don't want to deal with you at all. Okay, what you talking about, Derica? When you say that, what you talking about? Listen to me. Listen to me. We got to stop assuming that where we at right now is our end. If you did drop out of high school, you didn't go to college. Just because you got to start working at a Circle K, it's not the end. I'm good. It ain't the end. It ain't the end of the end. Like, that ain't your ending place. You can work at Circle K and start being a manager if that's what you want to do. Wait. Derek. Hey, from Cambodia. Good morning. Listen. Good morning, Mel. Hey, Jake, listen. You must understand, we all make mistakes, but do not allow what you're going through right now to dictate who you shall become. A lot of people look at, I'm just using this as an example. A lot of people look at Cardi B. I'm one of the people, I watched Cardi B on Love and Hip Hop Miami. When Cardi B didn't have nothing. When Cardi B was sleeping in the subways. When Cardi B was begging to be who she is right now. I can remember the last episode I watched Cardi B. Cardi B sat on Miami Beach. And she sat down in the sand. And she said these words right here. She said, I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to have them singing my songs. I'm going to have them respecting me. But do you think Cardi B didn't have no rough times? Do you think, New York in the building, do you think Cardi B didn't have doors slammed in her face? Do you think Tyler Perry ain't never have hard times? Do you think Tyler Perry? Thank you. You think Tyler Perry, and don't you stop until you get your GED. It's never too late. It's only too late when you feel like it's too late. My thing is, we talking about you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? And then when you make mistakes, people feel like that's the end of all. See, people look at people's right now and assume that they never went through anything. You think the Fortune 500 companies always had money? They started at the bottom. People don't want to do the work. That part. Congratulations. People don't want congratulations. People don't want to put in the work. I'm saying all this to say, was it worth you? You got what you wanted. Some people dropped out of high school. And now we living in a day and age where computers are taking over and you need at least a high school diploma to even get a job. You got what you wanted, but was it worth it? That's the whole topic. And I say this. If you do work at Circle K, you work at the gas station, work Walmart, Burger King, McDonald's, stop going to work as if you just a worker. Get up and get yourself together like you the boss. Get up and get yourself together like you the boss. That part. Get up and go to work like you the boss. You may be at the cashier at this point, but it does not mean that you're going to be a cashier and you're going to retire at being a cashier. It just means you got to start from the bottom. Going to college, getting degrees, it ain't just go to college on Monday and you have a degree by Friday. I have a master's degree. Each degree took 2 years to get. So that's 2 years of my life. 2, 4, 6 years of my life. So even if you didn't do it then, don't let what you're going through right now determine who you're going to be tomorrow. And some of y'all don't got the oomph because your mama didn't have the oomph. Some of y'all don't got the oomph because your daddy didn't have the oomph. Some of y'all thinking like y'all mama thought, like your grandma thought. And you know what one of the oldest profession is? Using what you got to get what you want. That's one of the oldest professions in the world. And it still makes money to this day. But some of y'all can't get there. That part. Some of y'all can't get there, get certain things because you too busy being angry. You too busy being angry. Oh, my daddy left me. Oh, my mama left me with my grandma. Oh, they said I wasn't going to be nobody. Oh, it's hard out here. I don't think college is for everybody. College ain't for everybody. And stop thinking the only way to be successful is to be a football player in sports, a rapper, social media. Listen, the way the world's set up right now, we need people in Congress. We need electricians. We need roofers. We need plumbers. You can make money cutting grass. But y'all don't want to start with those jobs. Y'all want to jump off the porch making $100,000 a day. Do the Windex. You don't want to put in the work. Somebody said, because we're talking about this. That part. Somebody said, because the topic is you got what you wanted, but was it worth it? Somebody said they got a husband. They got the husband, but was it worth it? They got the wife, but was it worth it? See, I know a lot of marriage, baby, the Windex is with the blue top. It got the blue top on there. It's in the can. It ain't just a regular Windex, sweetie. Yes. Let me see, honey. Yes.
That's not Windex.
Well, glass cleaner. I know people that's married, that's in marriageless marriages. marriageless marriages because they too busy watching social media. A lot of women, this what they want. They say, Lord, send me a husband. Lord, send me a Russell Wilson. Lord, send me a Boaz. Stop doing that. Stop asking God to send you somebody else's man, because he's not going to do that. Ask God to prepare you to be a wife. Stop asking God to send you a husband. Because some of us never even seen a healthy marriage, and you don't even know what you asking for. Marriage can work. Being married, it could be a great thing if you and the person you with work it. You understand me? So I'm going to need people to stop assuming. Thank you. I'm going to need for people to stop assuming, oh, when you get married, oh, life is so perfect. The only good time you have is planning the wedding and having the wedding. Because walking down the aisle is 25 minutes. You go, booty whoop, you go home. And the marriage is over. The wedding part is over. Now you got to cohabitate with somebody else. That part. So you understand what we're saying, Sherry. Marriage can work if you work it. It ain't for everybody. Some people got the man and the woman, and then they got in there. They be like, wait a minute, this is what marriage is? Marriage is a compromise. Marriage ain't you love each other every day. Marriage is I don't like you, you don't like me, but we love each other. We gonna fight for each other. We gonna stay. Marriage is not perfect. People that been married 25 and 35 years, you think that they ain't never have a day where they don't argue, didn't like each other, didn't talk to each other, slept in different rooms. Like, do you think that they just walked around happy and perfect? Talk to your grandmas. Talk to your aunties. You feel what I'm saying? Marriage is not, we got mad, like somebody said, and you go cheat. That is not marriage. But ain't nobody perfect. You gonna make a mistake, you gonna make mistakes. Because y'all are human. And some people want to be married for the wrong reason. Oh, they want to be married to have his last name. They want to be married to prove a point. I don't care. I go to church, but don't even let the church people make you feel like you got to get married if you ain't prayed about it. Before I even got married, I fasted and prayed to know, Lord, is this my husband? I need to know. Because if the Lord didn't speak to me, I wasn't marrying nobody. I got married for the covering of the Lord, for the blessing over my home. I'm just saying. Somebody say they got a car. You got that Hellcat. You got that foreign whip. You went out there and got that 2026 Dodge Durango. Like, you went and got that Mercedes, that Lexus. You went and got that foreign whip that if it tear up, you can't even get it fixed. You went and got that foreign whip that the oil change costs about $150. The tires cost about $200 a piece. You went and got that foreign whip, and now it's in the parked in front of your yard, but it ran for a little while, but you didn't keep the maintenance up for it. Some people got the car, but was it worth you spending your whole income tax for? And I say this to people. If you are a single parent and you getting a good income tax, I know what that look like. I got 4 kids, but my 3 kids old, and my son is 15. I got 3 more years, and I'm done with income tax. But if you got small kids and you getting 10 bands or better back from income tax, and it's been hard for you all year, you need to take that money and pay your rent or mortgage up. No, you don't need to go on no trip. No, you don't need to buy your kids everything. No, no, no. You need to take that money and pay your bills up. If you caught up on your bills and your income tax is your play money, you need to invest it. Put it up in the savings. Yeah, I'm saying what I said. You don't need to go and buy no foreign whip. You need to buy a car that you can drive around and maintain. Quit thinking that it's a flex to get a car to show off. Last income tax time, I can remember one day me and my husband going to church, and it was income tax time. We pulled up next to somebody in a big body Lexus. Big body Lexus. We looking, they getting out, we going to church, it's Sunday morning and they doing this. So they been partying. So we already know what kind of mentality. Excuse me. The mentality. It's like 4, 5 kids in the back seat. In a big body, nice, all white, interior black, I think, tinted windows, rim on. That car was nice. That part. Take your money and invest it this year. Quit doing the same things you've been doing every year with your income tax, trying to flex. Because it's not a flex. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You understand me? I don't understand people. You got what you wanted, but was it really worth it? Is it going to be worth you getting a foreign whip and then in June you don't got no car? Be wise. Everybody in my chat put different tax bracket. Everybody in my chat put different tax brackets. Put that in the chat. Put different tax bracket. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Come on now. Support y'all live hosts. I asked y'all to do that. Come on, y'all. Could I get something slung across this screen here? Support y'all live hosts. Come on now. Support y'all live hosts. Thank you, Sunshine. Support y'all live hosts. It don't listen. Y'all ain't gonna break the bank, and you definitely ain't gonna pay my mortgage if you support my live. We want to be in different tax brackets. And you know what that look like? We start now. We start doing better than what we've been doing. And we talk about income tax because income tax is a time when you have discretionary money. And some people want to do the most with it. Some people want to do the most with it. But you got to learn.
You shut it for me?
Yeah. Is it cold outside?
Yeah, it's a little bit. This morning it was.
You took your medicine? You taking these waters?
Yeah.
But you gonna have to be accountable and make better choices. You got to make better choices. That part. But have a plan on what you're gonna do with your money. Have a plan. What you gonna do with your money? You got to change the narrative. You can't wait till the end of the month or summertime to be complaining. Because if you get your income tax, and like for instance, and I say this to the single parents, single moms, single fathers, if it's hard for you all year and you get ready to get an income tax, take your income tax and pay your rent up for a few months and you ain't gonna have to think about it. You can still be paying your bills, but you can be caught up. At least be a month ahead. Pay that rent up for 3-4 months, and then before the 3 months up, start back paying it and be a month ahead every time. And I know you can do it. Get a cashier's check and take it to your rent office. Especially if you already done renewed your lease and pay it up they let you pay it at least 2 or 3 months up. Do something different this year. Yes. And you know what I started doing when I started thinking on a different tax bracket? This was before I got married. This when I had good income tax, y'all. Like I said, I had 4 kids. So I always got good income tax. I started paying off some of my debt. I would go in there and see like $100 medical bill or $100 this or $200 that. I can't pay the thousands. Now I ain't gonna lie, but little debt that I could afford to pay, I started paying those things off. Credit cards, I like just started paying them off. Every little bit helps. That part. Pay your car off or pay your car note up. Derica, if you paid $300-400 for your car, imagine if you paid it up. And you know something else you can do? Pay your car insurance off for the year. You can't pay your car off. Pay your car insurance off for a year. If you pay $100 or even $200 in car insurance, take some of your income tax. Pay your car insurance off. That's a bill you ain't gonna have all year. Pay it up 5 months. That's a bill you won't have all year. I'm just trying to help you. Because our conversation started with, you got it, but was it worth it? That part. And if you do the little things, y'all know my favorite one, stop eating out every night. It's okay to eat out at Friday or Saturday, but why eat out Monday through Sunday? Cook. Food bills are high. Stop eating out every night. You got to cook something at home. It'll save you a lot of money. Come on, y'all. Y'all be doing too much. Listen. If you have not that part, Kathy, what she need to do. Yeah, they can't cook, but you watch. They get on social media. All they got to do is Google what they want to cook. And somebody is there making that recipe. There ain't no excuses about not knowing how to cook. No excuses. There ain't no excuses because we got too many people that can cook. And I'm telling you, and like I said, y'all heard what I said. Hey, Miss Barbara. That part. I said, make sure, single parents, I don't care if you pay your car insurance off, if you pay some months on your car, you pay your rent up for some months, that helps you out. You ain't got to think about anything. Another thing that if you've been following me, we made a pact. This is how much we've been writing. We made a pact. And we said by February 22nd, we was going to have $50 saved up. By February 22nd, we started January 22nd. We was going to have $50 saved up. And then after that, we were going to save $50 a month. And by June, we should have $300. And what person can use an extra $300? Thank you. What person can use an extra $300? We started January 22nd. We wrote it down. This is why I said grab your notebook. We wrote it down. And we bent it back so that it'll be right there in our face. We're going to try to have $50 by February 22nd. Then from that to the next few months, we said we're going to save $50 for the next March, April, May, June. For the next, until June, we was going to have $50. Okay. We're going to start on July. 5 months. We're going and we'll have about $300. But listen, it works when you work it. I know y'all don't know me, but I'm telling you, I've been in a hard place in my life and made plenty of mistakes. When I got my income tax, I want to take trips and buy my kids Jordans, and I want to do everything but take care of my responsibilities. But when I started doing better and learning that nobody was coming to save me, I had to change it up. Bye, Andrew. You got to understand nobody ain't coming to save you. You got to save you. You got to look in the mirror and understand. God will give you what your heart desire, but sometimes he'll give you something to show you it's not what you wanted at all. Miss Barbara is one of the ones. Miss Barbara been following me for a long time since I've been doing this. And we always talk about money management. One of the biggest things is hard for people to do is manage money. And we just started talking, and I started pouring into them, telling them, you got to take accountability for you. And we talk about how you be spending money over here, spending money over there on things that you don't even need, you just want. Miss Barbara been listening to me. Miss Barbara prayed off her credit card. Not just paid them off, she cut some of them up because she realized she didn't need all those things to survive. All it was doing is adding more debt. And Miss Barbara is older than me. And I don't think I know everything. You have to understand, nobody ain't coming to save you. You can make all the excuses in the world. If you work some of this stuff, if you writing this stuff down, listen, at the beginning of the year, I kid you not, at the beginning of the year, we started the year off with reconstructive surgery. We started the year off saying, new year, same God. New year, same God. We put in the chat, me versus me. We put in there, me versus me. That was our first day. The next day, we went and did a budget. We wrote down the bills that we paid, how much it come out, how much it'll cost to live the life that you want to live. The next, we did goals, codependent. We've been talking about things that we need to talk about to heal us, to get us to a place in our life where we can smile again. Some people think people just be talking. Let me tell you something. What feeling it is, what feeling is it to have money saved up in the bank just in case money? It feels good to do whatever you want to do right now, but you got to understand you're going to get older. You got to be preparing your mind. You don't always have to run out and get everything everybody else got. Sometimes you can tell yourself, I don't even need that. Sometimes you don't have to get what everybody else got. Sometimes you can make sacrifices so that you can live a comfortable life. If you really want to know what it's like to live your life, sit down and calculate all your bills. All your bills. This is for my new people. Calculate all your bills and see how much it costs to be you, to live the life that you want to live. And then see, are you living that life or you barely getting by, you struggling? See if you are making enough money. See where you can cut dead weight at. You got to stop getting your wants and paying for your needs. You got to start paying them bills. I said by the end of this year, everybody that be listening to me going to at least pay one bill on time. And I ain't talking about no phone bill. I'm talking about they're going to pay the rent or the mortgage, their car note, their car insurance, the lights. They're going to start paying at least one bill on time. Because when you start paying your bills on time, it's a reflection on your credit. I'm serious. And I'm going to get us to that point where we can pay at least one bill on time. I know everybody money look funny sometimes. We all have those times. But if you sit down and you know how much it costs to live your life, then you'll get a better revelation on what it is to be you. You'll see what it's like to be you. Listen, good morning, good morning, good morning. We've been on here since about 6:40. Got on here early. Had to get a few people together. And y'all notice, if y'all been on here, Drika and a few other people that's been on here with me this morning, y'all see the user ain't send me no gift. Y'all see that, right? He got on here talking all that talk and talking about I need validation, but yet he ain't support me. That part. Pretty Girl London. He did all that talking about I need validation, ain't even supporting the live. But you do all that talking. That part. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, a hit dog gonna holler. I must be was hitting the nerves. I was stepping on toes. But listen, I'm on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. If you are not following me on TikTok, please follow your girl. I follow back. If you don't mind subscribing, I don't know if he's still in here. If you don't mind subscribing to me on YouTube, my name on YouTube is the @PrettyBrown43. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you see my name right here? My name is that. If you follow me right now on Instagram, I'll follow you back right now. If you have an Instagram name, thank you. If you have an Instagram, if you got an Instagram, I'm finna log on to Instagram right now, and you follow me on the gram right now, I'm gonna follow you back. Say no, unless you really need one. Thank you, Shay J, @PrettyBrown43. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my page. Let me go to my... If you follow me on the gram, that's my name on Instagram. My name on the gram, y'all. My name on the gram is the same as my name. Hold on, y'all. If you follow me, I will follow you back. I got a new follower, Sunshine. Hold on. Okay. If you follow me, I'm going to follow you back. Sunshine, I just followed you. Who this is? Magnolia. If you follow me, I follow you right back on the ground. But listen, thank you to everybody that tapped this screen. Thank you to everybody that shared it out, that supported your girl. People be some big talkers, but they don't want to support you. I gotta go cook some breakfast, and y'all gotta go get my nails done, because next week, my husband, we got a date, so I'm trying to go today to go ahead and get my nails and my toes done, get that out the way, and figure out what I'm gonna do about my hair. But I appreciate everybody that came on and supported your girl. We've been on since like 6:40. I tried to log on by 6:30, but we've been on since about 6:40. Listen. Thank you to everybody that showed up, shared the live, tapped the screen, commented, engaged, sent me a gift, even if you didn't send me a gift. Thank you. You're welcome. We're going to get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. Cover my son and my husband. Cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits. Lord, if anybody's sick on my life, I'm asking that you heal them from the inside out. Anybody weak on my life, I'm asking that you strengthen them and make them strong, because you said when we are weak, you are strong. Lord, close every door that needs to be closed and open every door that needs to be closed. Close the mouths of the enemy. Close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, anything not sent by you, I cancel it. Lord, Lord, I'm asking that you protect their goings and their comings. Lord, cover them from the top of their head to the sole of their feet. Let no hurt, harm, or danger come near them as they go throughout their day. And we're not wondering what you're going to do. We thank you in advance for what you're about to do. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Until the next time, I want you to know that I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Follow, subscribe. Till the next time.